y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I am a psychic intuitive. I'm like a world psychic, investigator, psychic, and I'm a victim of MK Ultra V2K. So news broke today that the police department in Colorado Springs, I believe they're either arrested on a targeted individual program targeting a specific group. And, you know, I always got like Telluride coming out of there as well. And that is like a big location. So it looks like they got Colorado Springs. So I feel like we're going to get more of these targeted individual locations and programs coming to the light. So we have to keep clearing them so they don't own us. Hi, Lorena. So I just met with Lorena actually, and she's super intuitive, and we were trying to figure out who is surrounding me, trying to get like a better read on the energy. And, you know, I have picked up various groups, but they're all connected in, you know, like they move me around a lot. So I would say like they move my headsets, they take my headset off and then they'll move me to somewhere else. But I've definitely been with military for like the last couple of days. That's been the group that I've been around. That's what it feels like to me energetically. And last night they were doing psyops on me all night long. So I woke up and I like in my dream state was seeing flashes of psyop, like American symbolism, okay? But it was like federalist, and it was like white nationalist type stuff. And they were psyopsing me, and they were flashing the images just like they did on the QAnon video that I saw on YouTube. And I woke up because I knew that they were doing this to me. And I said, no, you are not psyopsing me. I said, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? And they said, oh, she's just not ready. She's not ready. She's not ready. And they were claiming to be the CIA. That's who they were claiming to be. And I said, I don't think so, okay? I'm like, I don't think that the CIA would dip to this level and freaking psyops a civilian, okay, with white nationalist images. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you're an imposter group. So anyways, that's what they were doing to me last night. I didn't sleep really well. I was being like attacked all night long. But something really big came in from one of my one of my subs yesterday. I won't say her name, but she's on here a lot. But she said she found the 5th Special Forces group, okay? So there's something to this, because the minute she sent this to me, I got chills, and I was like, oh my God. If you guys watched my live, not yesterday, but the day before, I was talking about Reality Winner, and I was getting very strong the 5th, I got Batal, like, which I was thinking like 5th Battalion, which she also sent me the 5th Battalion, which is out of like Camp Pendleton for Air Force, I believe. But the 5th, I was looking at the 5th Special Forces group, okay? And this one's interesting to me because I always got references to the USSR. I always heard that song Back in the USSR. And this goes back to that time period. And I really am getting messages around. So this is basically I'll just tell you what this is. This is the Airborne Group, okay? It's one of the most decorated active duty United States Army Special Forces groups in the U.S. Armed Forces. I kept seeing Army people around me yesterday too. The last 2 days, I had an Army motorcycle. He was wearing Army gear, and I was like, Army. Like, I was like, why am I seeing a lot of Army all of a sudden? So then, okay, the Special Forces groups in the U.S., saw an extensive action in the Vietnam War, played a pivotal role in the early months of Operation Enduring Freedom. Okay, so let me just go through their unconventional warfare, foreign internal defense, direct action, counterinsurgency. Anyways, they do all that. Okay, whatever. 2016 is primarily, as of 2016, which is when Trump, I mean, he was just getting in, okay, at that point. Obviously, he didn't, I mean, not until January of 2017 was he actually fully operating. But hey, who knows? Who knows what was going on? This could be where the infiltration even started. Okay, so the 5th SFG is primarily responsible for operations within the CENTCOM area of responsibility as part of the Special Operations Command. I've definitely heard command many, many times linked to the military in this group. And they specialize in operations in the Middle East, Persian Gulf, Central Asia, and Africa. Okay, so I thought that was interesting. Combined Joint Special Operations Task Force, Arabian Peninsula, and 6 months out of every 12 deployed to Iraq. Okay, and so when I first came on here and went back to Truth Warrior, I kept saying, I feel like these guys are in Iraq. They're in tunnels in Iraq. Like, they're telling me they want to get out, but they can't get out. They'll get killed. There was a lot of them trying to tell me that they were trying to get out. They wanted to go to the light. They said, I'm going to the light. I'm going to the light, Amy. If I get out of here, I'm going to tell everybody about you. That's what they told me, okay? So that was back in December, okay, time frame. And I'm getting chills on all of that. And there was a guy that he followed me on Instagram. He was wearing an army uniform and he was in the freaking desert. He was in the sand dunes, okay? And he sent me a photo. He followed me on Instagram. But then I was getting all these other military from other places. I got somebody from Germany following me. I got somebody from Iraq following me. So I was like thinking there's some symbolism maybe with that, but there's something connected, I think, to this group. I don't know why, but I feel like there is something connected because the minute I got this email and I said the 5th Special Forces, and I was like, were they infiltrated? You know, were they infiltrated? Like, what happened? You know, what is the sitch? So today I was trying to figure out a little bit more about this and just kind of feel into this energy more with my client. And she was picking up the cadets, which I also was getting messages around cadets, very strongly linked to this device and everything. And then she was picking up global as well. And that's definitely what I was getting, is that they were not always here. I felt like I was in different places, like I was in Iraq or I was in other countries. I feel like I was dealing with a lot of other countries through this device. So then we were kind of exploring it a little more. And I got, again, Lieutenant Dan. So Lieutenant Dan keeps coming up in links to this, and I can't figure out who Lieutenant Dan is. That, of course, takes place in Alabama. So we were thinking maybe there's links to Alabama. Now, the General McGillicuddy that I feel like this sub also found, he was from Alabama. He was stationed in Alabama. So I don't know if he's directly connected into this in any way. But there is definitely something going on with our military. Like, there's something going on, it feels like, with our military where it's like a coalition force, like coalition forces. Now, could these be ex-military? I mean, does this go into Eric Prince and a militia of sorts? Probably. Okay, that seems pretty, yeah, probably. I would say yes, that's probably connected in somehow. But it feels like there's U.S. active duty forces that have been compromised. I was going to read on that and see if that's actually the case. Let me go back to all of your comments. So, hi, Polly. So, the Air Force Academy is also in Colorado Springs. Oh, okay. Now, Air Force is also coming up in links to those are the bases where the weapon that's coming in for the weather mapping, that's coming up on the weather mapping systems. It's connected to Tyndall, okay, Air Force Base, okay, that's where it's coming in at, that weapon. So definitely something is up with Air Force, I feel. One day, they were attacking me, and they felt like they were killing me with some kind of a weapon. And they said very clearly, it was about 5 of them, and they said, nobody is going to help you. No one's going to save you right now. Nobody here is your friend. And they were at me full force with this weapon. They wanted to kill me this one night, okay? And I thought to myself, this can't be U.S. Like, this can't be U.S. military trying to kill me right now. But then there was a part of me that's like, is this U.S. military trying to kill me right now? You know, like that's kind of the energy. Because like, and I felt very strong links to Florida. And I was like, what is this? Like, are they really hurting me? And I was like, are you U.S. military? But then I kept hearing USSR. You know, I was hearing like Russia in connection to this. And I thought, is this Russia's military on me? Is this U.S. military that is also Russia's military? And I was like, are they in our military? It keeps coming up like over and over again. Like, were we infiltrated during the Trump presidency? And, you know, Reality Winner came up, and all of that is in links to Russia. Okay, that's what she came and brought to light. Okay. So let me see. So, God of Angels, is there anything going on with this 5th Special Forces group? God of Angels, is there anything significant with this 5th Special Forces group? So there is something significant here. I am hearing an infiltration. So there is some kind of an infiltration going on with this unit, 5th Special Forces group. Okay? They're Army Special Forces. They're really high up the ranks. Fort Campbell is the headquarters, Kentucky. That's freaking Mitch's state. Mitchie head. That's Mitchie's state right there. So there is something maybe coming to the light about this infiltration, because kind of the gist of the people who were attacking me, they felt like U.S. military, but they also felt like they were owned, like they weren't U.S. military. Like that was kind of the vibe. And they were like, nobody here is going to help you. And I said to them, you're an embarrassment to our country right now. Then I went on for another 10 minutes of how embarrassing they are to our country. And reminded them of their place and their oaths and what they are doing and their crimes, and that they are committing treason. Okay? Yeah, I do punch back hard. Nothing like taking and telling a bunch of military who's trying to kill you that they are an embarrassment to your country. Oh my God, that's probably like one of the worst nights I had as well. I would like to meet them. I would like to meet this military. I would love to meet the people that were trying to kill me. But yeah, that's what a lot of times that's what I'm guided to say to them, is that they're an embarrassment to the American people, that they took an oath, that I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed of them. I said, you know, the only way you're going to win this is you know what you got to do, you know? You know what you got to do. And then they all like pause. They're just like, what is that? And I'm just like, they're like, she means we have to freaking like rally and like take them all out. And I'm like, that's right, man. That's right. You rise, motherfuckers. You're U.S. soldiers. I know you are. You fucking rise and you take them out. I said you be a hero. You freaking rise. So, anyways, I need a hero. But most of them sold their souls, man. Most of them sold their souls. And they don't know what's up or down anymore. They're freaking like out to freaking lunch right now, okay? They don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, so the actor who played Lieutenant Dan started a foundation to help vets. Okay, well that's interesting. What's the name of the foundation? Did your power go off this morning? No, thankfully. But my Wi-Fi's been very bad. It's the Wounded Warriors? Oh, wow. One of their buildings is called Rise, and the focus on technology. Oh, interesting. Wow. That is very bizarre. Warriors. Wounded Warriors. There we are. Well, don't worry, guys, because if they're US, I give them a talking to every fucking day. I'm like, don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. You better fucking rise. You better do the right thing. Okay? That's what they feel. They feel like US to me. They do. I mean, sometimes I do get foreign enemies. Yeah, I do feel that energy. But a lot of them feel like they are US. They're a home team. That's what it feels like to me. So let me just see about this infiltration. So God Angels, is there any other messages around this infiltration? I'm hearing Florida coming in really loud and clear with this infiltration. Oh gosh. Other messages around the infiltration. I'm hearing that the veil is thinning, okay? So the veil is thinning right now, 7 of Cups coming through. And then we have the moon. So we're going to start seeing the truth now, what's under the surface of what really happened, okay? What really went on in the underbelly. There we go. There's the military coming in. Eric Prince feels like a foreigner. He definitely... He's another one. I'm so disappointed in him. I have felt like I have talked to him at times, and I tell him how disappointed I am in him as well. I definitely have given him an earful because I am so, how do you do this? How do you go from here to there? How? I don't understand. I am just not that person, Is Since involved? I don't know who that is. I just feel like, I'm so like, there's the sun coming through. I seriously, the other day when I was going out, I wanted to get out. I needed to get out of the house. I had to just get out of town. I wanted to just go get a drink. I just wanted to get a cocktail. Just wanted a night to myself. I went out, and then it was like my ears. It was like, they're on you. Like, it was like, I have no idea. They're trying to find me. It sounded like total chaos in my ears. And I was just like, I can't. And there was like a moment where I felt like, I was like, this could be the night that I meet Eric Prince. Like, that was the energy I was feeling. Like, I'm like, he might just show up at the restaurant I'm at. I'm like, I'm ready to meet him right now because I feel like he's right next to me, wherever he is. And I'm ready. I'm fucking ready, Eric. Here it is. Let's do this. Like, mano y mano. I'm fucking over this shit. What did you do? But instead, a woman showed up next to me who felt like CIA, so... but I was ready to go into the lion's den and just fucking just shoot the shit. I was just so over it at that point. I have the tower coming in around that. I was like, I'm ready to fucking talk this through. Okay, so let's see here. Ding ding. Ding ding. But Lorena, oh my God, she is super. You're really evolved with your gifts, Lorena. She was channeling so well. She was picking up so many things that I was picking up on with the group around me. So it just feels like it's like a mixture of people, like it's their own militia. I just want to throw up now thinking about it, talking about it. Okay, there's something coming in with the 6 really strong. I got these 6s coming through. I don't know if that's Prince or not with the 6s coming through. Let me see. I just want to see, like, are these people going to turn around? Are they going to freaking do what's right? Like, what's going to happen with this shit? Like, I just want to know. Like, I'm just over it. Like, we have the freaking tower coming through here. Okay, so formed a Lieutenant Dan band. So, a lot going on there. All right, so are we going to get to the bottom of what happened, God? I mean, are we going to get to the bottom of this infiltration? We do have the Fool coming through and Justice, so that feels positive, guys. That feels really positive. Are we going to... are these people going to come back to the light? Are they going to come back? Are they going to come back? Are these U.S. soldiers going to come back to the lights? Something about a 5 coming through. A 5. I don't know that they're going to come back to the light. I feel like we're going to be dragging them home, if anything. That's what it feels like. We will be dragging their asses home. That's what it feels like, honestly, for Four Pentacles coming in. Like, this guy's dragging their fucking asses back. That's what it feels like. You know what it feels like? It feels like a lot of, like, little boys that got into mischief and they got a little too far. It went a little too far, and now we got to pull their asses back. And we have to be like, what the fuck happened to you? Where did you go? What did you do? Okay? You're Team USA. Okay? Let's drop the white nationalist QAnon shit and let's get back to our country now, okay? We know we lost you. Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's coming to the light right now. I want to throw up as I'm talking about it. Hold on. Oh, so much dark energy around it. The veil is lifting and everything's coming to the light right now. It is all coming to the light. It feels like it's coming in, like, right now. Like, that's what it feels like. It's like a culmination. And every time I say that, I want to throw up. So this is like heavy stuff. It's like a heavy pill to swallow here. You know, that's kind of the energy of it. It's real heavy. And it feels like these guys are really high up, you know, they're real high up in the level, like they're high ranking military here. This is high ranking military. And they went to the dark, man. They went to the dark. We have that they work with the dark. They find people that work with the dark. And they have the Tower coming through. Tower. Keep getting Tower. Tower. So yeah, I feel like, let's see if we're gonna find this out. Are the American people going to find out about this infiltration? Are the American people going to find out about this infiltration? I'm hearing arbitration coming through. Arbitration, isn't that a legal term? Arbitration. So maybe there is going to be some legal stuff coming through around it. A private dispute resolution procedure. Oh, private. Okay, so this is probably going to be privately handled. Okay. So there's going to be some kind of arbitration that probably is going on with this. Hi, everybody. So I guess it's going to be handled behind closed doors. I don't know if a lot of this is going to hit the paper. To know that we're going to see this in the paper. It's coming in as a 7 of Swords. Okay. Total reckless, under, like, not above board behavior. It does need to be brought out, Deborah. Thank you. It does need to be brought out. There's the Tower. So I wonder if maybe it's not going to be able to hide, because so much stuff's coming to light just this past week. So much came up with the military that 14 Air Force bases were compromised due to a communication or their communication radio waves were compromised. You just like a lot of stuff is coming to light, so I don't know how it wouldn't make its way out in some way. But man, this whole energy just makes me want to throw up. So it's pretty heavy, whatever this is. It's very vile. It's very toxic. It's very, nobody wants to talk about it. Energies. I am hearing the song Faithfully coming through. Faithfully. With the death card coming through. I think that there's going to be like... this just feels like... You know what this feels like to me? It feels like when this stuff starts to hit the fan, okay, and they start getting called in and everything like that. It feels like they're just gonna be like, what the fuck did we do? Like, that's the energy. Like, it feels like a reckoning. Like, they're gonna have to reckon with what they did, and like they can't even like stomach what they did. Look, that's kind of what it feels like. I don't even know if they're gonna be able to like stomach what they got involved with. That's how dark it is. You know, they tell me all the time in my ear, I'm not a good guy. I'm not a good person. I'm not good. I'm not good. We are not good people. That's what they tell me all the time, because I would tell them to go to the light. Have you gone to the light yet? No, Amy, we kill people. Don't go to the light. Okay, just checking. I was just doing my weekly check-in with you. But there is somebody here. There is somebody coming to the light. There is somebody here that I feel might have communicated something. I'm hearing a whistleblower coming through. There is somebody that knows about this. Like, that's what it feels like to me energetically. There's one person. We got one. One went to the light. And that's about it. I'm wondering if this is David Grosh. If that's who that is. Let me see. Is this David? Is this the guy? Is this David Grush? No. There's one other. Okay, there's somebody who's linked to this group that I feel has the communications. And it feels like they would be coming to the forefront about this in some way. I'm hearing something about indoctrinated, like you get indoctrinated in. That's so funny because Lorena used that word too. It's like an indoctrination. They get indoctrinated in. I'm hearing Ortiz coming through. And then there's like a tower. An indoctrination. Indoctrination sounds pretty dark, I would think. I think that's when you sell your soul to become an alien, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that that's what they did. Let me see here. Yeah, I think that it's going to be really hard for a lot of these people. We must not be afraid to stand up against it, like Amy. Yeah, no, we can't be, you can't be afraid. You have to be fearless. Every day I'm saying prayers to my guides, even though I don't like feel them per se. I know they're around, and I'm just like, just help me to like get through this day. Like help me to get whatever I have to do just to face whatever it is I have to face. Just, you know, I'm always in faith, even when I'm being attacked, even though when I feel like I'm gonna die, you know, like you know, I have to deal with that all the time, where they're like, get away from any power surges, like any electrical anything, get away. Like, I mean, that's what they told me last night. Get away from anything with power right now. Get in an area, get like power down your phone. I mean, this is the shit I have to go through, okay? This is the shit I have to go through. And then, you know, it's like sometimes the signals cut in and out. I don't know what the hell is going on. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like Tower. Every night something is going on with this group. It's just a mess, everything right now. It's a freaking mess. And I don't think anybody on my ear gives a fuck about me, because they tell me that. They always tell me that they're not my friend. They love to remind me that. I'm not your friend. We are not your friend. We are not good people. I can't let my guard down ever, because they'll eat me. Okay, so let me see here. So any other messages around this infiltration? Any other messages around this infiltration? I'm just hearing back in the USSR. It feels like a coalition force. And then we have the Tower coming in. So right now I'm hearing breaking point. We could be at a breaking point. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys being there for me. You know, when you guys come through, like Lorena, when she came through today, oh my God, I felt her guides come in, and they just clear me right out. They just clear me right out. They get everything off. I get like our guides like work together, and like they clear the whole planet. Her guides just freaking cleared the whole planet. She was definitely, her team was like super powerful. That's what they do. That's what our guides are doing right now. Like the minute we connect energetically, they're like cleaning the whole place. Thank you, Electra, for your prayers. Yeah, that's what I get the same way. Like when I'm really threatened, like they're really threatening me, like I'm in a really bad situation. I start saying stuff to them, and they're like, we know you're pissed. And I go, no, I'm not pissed. I'm fucking disappointed in you. That's what I say. I'm disappointed in who you've become. And you're just, I can't even handle you. That's usually what I say to them. I'm so disappointed in you. So disappointed. Yesterday I was online. I was on Etsy. Yeah, like a parent. I was on Etsy and I was looking up crystals, but I mainly just wanted to feel crystals, because sometimes I can just feel the energy and I feel protected by the crystals. And I was like on Etsy looking through, and whoever was in my ear was like, please stop buying crystals. I couldn't help but laugh. But then they said something pretty dark after that. I mean, but I was like, okay, they know me well. Stop buying them. You have too many. That's what they said to me. Oh my God. At least I could get like a little bit of like laughter out of what they say to me. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. That's where we're at right now. We're right in the Tower, okay, with this energy.
Hey, you have to pick up Annabelle.
Okay. Oh my God. I gotta run. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? Bye.